Hey guys, welcome back to Mom Can I Have Another Dollar? We're still playing Luigi's Mansion Arcade if you didn't know that was a thing.
I wish I hadn't heard that so many times where someone tells me, don't go in there, it's filled with strong ghosts.
Luigi's home. We are
That would be, actually a really upsetting warning. Is not that it's haunted, but for them to specifically say the words "strong ghost."
Yeah.
Luigi, your home is full of strong ghosts.
Man,
I can't get rid of them by
it's kind of
myself.
fucked up, though, that the developers of the game, they're like, oh, man, Luigi is such a big old scaredy cat, and he's fucking afraid of everything, so let's make nothing but content that would fucking frighten the shit out of him if he was a real person.
Where are you,
Luigi's concentrated fear. 64.
Now on GameCube.
For some reason, I'm really easily able to imagine a vial full of bright green liquid.
Yeah?
And then,
Yeah.
You know, and then like Bowser or somebody takes a sip of it, and he's just
I forget
hard
what
as a fucking
that
elm
old
tree.
commercial was where like these dudes are driving in a truck. It was like a rally race sort of thing. But dude had like an IV thing in his arm, and he was just like constantly dripping this bright green liquid into a vial. I think it was for a sports drink or something
that
like
sounds
that.
I thought that was the commercial
Or
for Sonic
Surge or
R.
something. Oh, buy our
but-
haunted cars.
But instead, no, it's this time it's just like Luigi. Again, we keep coming back to the Ludovico thing. But as things just terrify the shit out of him, and it's the same imagery, there's just a little vial dripping bright neon green into a little tube.
And like a toad walks up with like a surgical tray full of instruments and a syringe, and they fill the syringe up with the mystery liquid, and they bring it over to the other side of the room where there's a birdo strapped to a gurney, and they inject it into the birdo, and the birdo starts growing like the baby at the end of Eraserhead and freaking out. It's just. Fucking Luigi is, the next Luigi's horror spin-off game is just Eraserhead, but with him and Birdo and Daisy, you know?
Huh. I just sucked up a spider and it burst into coins.
Oh, they're not even sure
good.
it is a baby! Oh.
Luigi, I don't think that is
Well,
a baby.
it does just make me think back to that time that we were talking about Toad. Like, we got somebody to say some shit in the Toad voice, just like, I put in all the pipes in the Mushroom Kingdom. Look at my knees.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Was that Croy?
It always comes
I
back
think it
to
was, yeah.
Mario Head.
Yeah, look at my knees.
He doesn't have knees, that's the joke. Look at my knees! Look at my knees! I put in all the pipes in this kingdom! Damn.
Yeah, I do like the idea of the horrible little baby being a Birdo, but its whole body is swathed in bandage.
And
God.
like the dinner is one of those little birds that steals the keys from you, and when he pokes it with a knife, it like deflates. Or no, it splits open and like gives stillbirth. That's what happens, right? Yeah. But it's like a little Goomba.
Well, they just like shit out goo.
Okay. But the goo has like the toad spot pattern, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those little birds that just hops around in the main levels in Mario 2.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The little dudes that, like, they don't even really look like birds. They just look like they're wearing those plague doctor masks.
Oh, yeah.
And then Daisy starts sobbing and runs out of the room. Luigi just looks nonplussed because he's so indecisive.
Yeah, and he tries to cut into one.
Yeah, that's
And it's just kicking. Oh, and no, it's not even goo that comes out. It's just coins. As he's trying to cut into it, just...
Yeah, they're like bouncing all around the kitchen until they disappear because no one picks them up because they're too.
and
they're too
the prostitute who lives down the hall is just one of the Koopa kids,
Yeah.
giving him eyes all the time, and he's just still got a blank face at all moments.
I guess
Fuck,
who
that
would
key
be
was
like the
haunted.
lady in the radiator then? I guess like
Oh fuck!
like either one of the Kong clan or maybe the girl who the mayor of New Donk City or something.
Oh,
Daisy?
it's Rosalina
Oh, Rosalina.
from Galaxy.
Oh, perfect.
Just,
and like little
just dancing around.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
instead
yeah.
of like instead of the little sperms hitting the floor, it's the little
star guys.
people.
Yeah.
They're just dropping, but
She just casually stomps them to goo.
Okay.
You know?
In Mushroom Kingdom, everything is fine. Flop, flop.
but it makes like little star bit sound effect when it drops down, like. Bling, bling. Then
Oh
she-
yeah, and
then-
she's stomping on him and making like a big cheesy smile at the camera.
Yeah, and it makes the little like death sound like "Boo-boo-boo" every time she stomps him, you know? And it like hops up and falls off the screen, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are bad men.
Yeah.
Well, we are arguably the worst men.
I like how Luigi
I-
said, "Oh yeah," at the perfect time. It's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No arguments here.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
you, Luigi.
Hey Luigi, no one was fucking talking to you, big old pussy big.
Kyle,
What?
you do understand what I am quoting from real life lore, do you not?
No.
The time that Mario canonically said, "Oh, fuck you, Luigi."
By the way, have a little piece of spaghetti on your overalls. You, Luigi.
On the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It
Yep.
happened.
Oh, Captain Lou Albano.
Oh, those actors would have been perfect for Murr and Luigi. They have the look.
Oh yeah. Imagine that guy laying on the ground just like with a little animatronic toad crawling out of his mouth.
I remember that guy was in like the drug PSA where he says,
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Yeah.
which sounds like something I'm making up. It sounds exactly like the kind of comical, quote-unquote comical scenario we at Trouble Planet would just envision for our own sick pleasure. But no, this, much like much of the current era, is real-life history.
It was of the Earth's canon. Lou Albano was one of those people who, like, many actors and famous people are, you know,
Crazy.
you make fun of them.
Yeah.
You take their shtick one step ahead of what they would do to make it a joke. He is the sort of person like, oh, you think you're fucking funny? Let me show you something.
And he got asked to be the Mario.
Let me show you how fucked up
He
I
was
really
the
am.
Mario.
I know, but I'm just like saying it's weird to think that like if he was that fucked up, that someone would go, you know who should be Mario? This guy. Like
I'm
they just
giving
go,
you-
Yeah, well, he was a wrestler before that, so
Oh.
even better. It's
And it-
like, you know who would make a great Mario? This fat, washed-up wrestler.
Well, it was
Like,
19,
you know who?
like,
You know who makes me think of a fat Italian plumber known for jumping? Is this old white dude who almost certainly cannot flex his legs beyond 10 degrees anymore.
Well, like, you know, first off, it was a kids show that no one making gave a fuck about. Mario was not as important to the culture of the people that were adults at the time. And on top of that, as far as being ready for kids TV, it was like, well, he's not actively on cocaine at this moment, so that works just
Yeah.
fine. That's pretty good,
He's
in
not
fact.
drunk right now.
He's a
so
wrestler.
Put him on camera.
He's a former wrestler, and it's 1989, and he's not currently high on anything detectable. So that is ahead of the curve.
yeah, it's not bad.
He's already practiced to not break Mario kayfabe.
I know what that word means.
I do have very strong memories of childhood and just remembering that man loudly demanding you do to Mario.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, no, Kyle, you said he's the Mario, but he did the Mario too.
He did the Mario.
He was all over the Mario spectrum. One of the most ignominious spectrums to find yourself on to begin with. I remember.
Get up, you piece of shit! Do to Mario.
One of the most unwelcome surprises I've ever received in my life, and that's saying something because I get an unwelcome surprise almost every week. Usually involving me being physically stranded, but
Yeah.
back in like 2008 or so, I pre-ordered Mario Galaxy, right? And like the week before it came out, I got a fucking message on my goddamn phone.
Oh shit.
And I for some reason I actually listened to it in a timely manner, like sooner than 6 years after it was left, because that's usually my turnaround on those things.
Oh, I know. I try to contact you constantly.
Yeah, if you leave me a phone message, you'd probably be better off.
Doesn't even matter if
literally-
it's voice. Any kind of electronic communication to Keith is fucking moot.
You're literally better off hiring the Pony Express to come bring me a singing telegram. At least then I'd have to pay attention to it, however briefly. Well, anyway, this message, right? I was not lucky enough for it to simply be the government saying I'm under arrest or a doctor saying I have a fatal illness. No, it was whatever the fuck his name is, that weird French guy who apparently does the voice of Maria in the modern games. And it was like a 47-year-long message informing me that my pre-order was available at GameStop. And I was like, this is the least enchanting way of telling me this information possible. This poor man.
Hello there. Did he have to say your name?
No, but he was like, Yahoo!
Each one individually recorded. His vocal cords were shredded by the time he was finished.
Hello there,
me,
Mr. Keith
and then
Richards.
I literally can't remember his name, but he's like, it's me, the voice of a Mario, blah, 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 blah. It's like, but the thing is, if you hear him do the Mario voice for more than like 2 seconds at a time, it becomes uncanny and weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ruined.
It's like thinking about breathing. Mario's voice doesn't work in a full sentence. You know what I mean? He says Yahoo! And that's it. You gotta have a quick goodbye, Gay Bowser, and get out of there. That's as
So long,
much.
Gay Bowser.
That's as much as that voice can do. And when he's sitting there orating for like 2 minutes straight, it's like
Fuck.
it's like realizing that cartoon characters are just like designed, right? Like you stop seeing it as a character, and you start seeing it as a series of shapes and colors, and you're like, wait a minute, this is the mere exposure effect. I shouldn't like this. There's no reason I like this. It's not inherently good. It's just fucking, oh my god, nothing means anything.
Just like that, the illusion is broken.
Every illusion is broken. The entire world ceases to make any sense. You stop voting because of it.
Because you heard Mario talk for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wonder if they can directly trace the collapse of American democracy to the year that they left a 10-minute long Mario message for people who pre-ordered Mario Galaxy at GameStop.
You know what? I wish Captain Lou Albano was still around so that he could do PSAs to try to get young people to vote.
I wonder if his nickname was ever Luau.
No.
Like if he ever went to school in Hawaii or something.
No.
It's a good thing he didn't go to Hawaii then.
No.
I don't know that for a fact.
No. Keith? No.
Is this just the rest of the episode?
If it,
I think so.
If Hank can have the nickname Volcano Man, I think Lou Albino can be Luau. Luau.
Albino.
Yeah.
Lou Albino.
I'm pretty far into my second blue dog.
Yeah.
By the way.
Well, I think
Enunciation's not on the table
I think
anymore.
we've mined Luigi's Mansion Arcade as much as we possibly should not have.
Enunciation's less on the
we
table
got
than
all
a
the
deflated
foul
bird.
grist from it that we could.
We've broken through the end of the mining the diamond cave, and we've been plundering through a fucking sewage pipe for the last
We've
10
hit
minutes.
conversational magma.
Yeah. All right. So with that, join us on another episode of Mom Can Have Another Dollar.
Mach den Mario, schwing die Arme auf und ab, setzt euch jetzt